Hello Cindas, welcome back to the finale of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Switch. Today we're going to be starting off with doing the final reward in the Seashell Mansion. So let's go ahead and take care of that before we head off and take on the final boss, roll the credits, and then get the final collectible of the game. You have discovered every secret. The proof is in the seashells you hold. I acknowledge the perseverance it took. May fortune bless you wherever you roam. My task here is finished. And our final present, alongside a lot of rupees, is a chamber stone. Yeah, we get a great, unfortunate chamber stone for our last reward of the Seashell Mansion. But at this point, our only thing we can do is head off to the Windfish's Egg. Before we head off to the Windfish's Egg, first off, we need to go to the library here in Mabe Village. So there is actually a lot of information in this library. I just never actually went in here. There's also a book at the very, very top, which is the color book, which will actually tell you how to open up the color dungeon before I actually showed you. There's also things like, you know, there's actually a map of the place in here. There's like a lot of useful tips, but the one that we want is this one right here. You actually cannot look at this book unless you have the magnifying glass. And honestly, this is required in order to basically get to the final boss. So let's see. I got my camera ready. What do we got here? There is the path. All right, cool, got it. So we have to go left, left, up, up, right, right, up, up. That's actually not bad. Cool. So if you don't have a phone, write it down. This is very much required in order for us to get to the final boss. So let's head off to the egg. And here we are at the ladder that leads us up to the Windfish's Egg. Now, before you actually do this, I would suggest having all of your items at max capacity. Mine is not quite there, but I should have enough for everything that we need. Now, let's go ahead and do this. Go up the stairs, have the Ballad of the Windfish ready to roll, and without further ado, let's do this. Also, enjoy the song. The time has come, the Windfish awaits. Into the egg, hoot hoot. And with this, the path to the finale is completely open to us. So let's go ahead and head in. So I'm not gonna, I don't really classify this as an actual dungeon because literally we're having to follow the path that was set before us. So let's jump down. And our path, the pathing that you have to take does not start until this room right here. So for me, it's left, left, up, up, right, right, up, up. So your path will be completely different than mine. There are multiple different ways that you can actually go. So make sure you actually have the path on a phone, you know, wrote down or something, because otherwise you won't be able to get to the windfish. Now you can probably do it luckily, you know, where you just figure it out yourself, but I would suggest not, because it's actually kind of hard to figure out. But we're almost there. 2 more ups, and then we should be at the final. Yep. So once we drop into this hole, we'll be on the final boss. My suggestion is put the magic powder on first. Let's go.
We were born of nightmares. To take over this world, we made the windfish sleep endlessly. If the windfish doesn't wake up, this island will never disappear. We would have been the masters of this place. But you had to come here and disrupt our plans. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble.
And this is the final boss. So technically, it does not actually show its name, but it's called, I think it's called Nightmare. I mean, it does look very nightmarish, in my opinion. So there are about 5 to 6 phases of this fight. Each of them a little bit harder than the other one. This first phase, all you gotta do is wait for him to land and hit him with the powder. It is kind of hard to do, so, you know, try your best. It only takes 3 of those to defeat him. Now we're going to the Aghanim phase. If you've ever played Link to the Past, this is the exact same way to fight. You just bounce the magical balls back at him. Unfortunately, that one was a fake. There are fakes, and it's kind of hard to tell like when you're gonna have the fakes pop up, but yeah. I believe it's like 6 hits, and dang it, and it's done. So yeah, just a little bit of volleyball, and oh my god. This is also RNG on, dang it, on whether he shoots out the balls that can hurt you, or he shoots out the ones that you can shoot back at him. Very RNG based on this fight. Dang it. For being so close, you never know, like, nope, you never know when it's gonna shoot that. Look at that, I'm already down 4 hearts. There we go, that's the last one of those. So that phase is done. Now we go to, I believe this is the Ganon phase. No, it's not. This is the Moldorm phase. Literally the exact same fight as Moldorm from previous. Except he gets extremely fast. 3 spin attacks will defeat it. And now we're on to phase number 4, which is the Ganon phase. Make sure you go ahead and get that first hit in. You can only hurt him with the spin attacks. Dodge all the fire bats. Dodge that. Oh, dang it, I'm stuck. There we go. So you can only hit him when the trident is not near him. Otherwise, it's basically like a shield. Throw it. There we go. I believe it's 3 of those will defeat him. And now, oh, dang it. This time you have to use the sword spin attacks in order to hit him. And now that's the last of those phases. Get your bow and arrow out, because this is the one part of the fight where it's required. And as soon as he opens his eye, shoot an arrow. Sometimes you can get 2 in if you're really fast, otherwise, don't worry about it too much. I got 2 of them, nice. As long as you have 60 arrows, you've got plenty, don't worry. Yep, I got 2. Okay, so it's 2, really looks to be the max here. You just have to dodge the arms. The arms do start getting out of sync after a bit, so be very careful when that happens. There we go, 2 more hits. This is the reason the bow is required. You have to have the bow to fight him. And that is it.
This world is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. Our world.
And with that, the final boss has been defeated. A staircase appears and the owl says,
Link, you have beaten all of the nightmares. Climb the stairs before you.
Oh yeah, so you can't actually go into the menu here. You can shoot your items if you want to. I mean, there's really no point in, having them anymore, but we're gonna go up the stairs and finish one of the most beautiful games of Zelda.
Hoot, young lad, Link, the hero. You have defeated the nightmares. You have proven your wisdom, courage, and power. As part of the Windfish's spirit, I am the guardian of his dream world. But one day the nightmares entered the dream and began wreaking havoc. Then you, Link, came to rescue the island. I have always trusted in your courage. I knew that you could turn back the nightmares. Thank you, Link. My work is done. The Windfish will soon wake. Goodbye, Hoot.
I am the Windfish. Long has been my slumber. In my dreams, an egg appeared. It was surrounded by an island with people, animals, an entire world. But verily, it be the nature of dreams to end. When I dost awaken, Gaholant will be gone. Only the memory of this dreamland will exist in the waking world. Someday, thou may recall this island. That memory makes the dream world real. Come, Link, let us awaken together. Play the 8 instruments. Play the Song of Awakening.
enjoy the beautiful song of Ballad of the Windfish. And with that, our adventure comes to an end of Link's Awakening. So there's like speculation of Link actually dying on his trip, you know, through this area. And that's how he became, you know, onto the island of Koholint, where he awakens the Windfish, but at the same time revives himself by doing so. I don't know, what do you think? I mean, it sounds reasonable to me, with all things considered. So, with that, our journey ends. Beautiful game. I love this game. We still have one more thing we have to do, though, before we can actually finish off the series. And that is to get the final figure in the trendy game. After that, we will 100% this game. At this point, I'm going to cut the credits. We'll go into... At this point, I'm going to cut the credits and we're going to go into the trendy game to get that. And then after we get done putting it onto the statue, we're going to be back to the credits. So you're not going to miss the credits at all. All right, once we load back into the game, we have a star on our file, meaning it has been officially beaten. Thing is, we still got that one collectible we got to get. It starts us back in Windfish's egg, so if you ever want to just redo it, you know, you can. In the trendy game, the final piece of the collectibles is here. So this Chain Chomp figure only appears after you have beaten the nightmare in the Windfish's egg. So let's go ahead and take care of this. And sometimes this can be difficult, sometimes it can be pretty damn easy. It just depends on how it wants to move. The thing with it is it's so huge that you literally have to kind of just get it on the way down. Yeah, I didn't get it, darn it. That's okay. Also, it's very, like, awkward with the way that it is. Considering how it, like, sways back and forth. Yeah, that's kind of the most annoying part of this. So, I'll be honest, this will probably take me a few tries to get. Let's see here, though. About now. Nope, not quite. Not gonna work. Actually, if we can just get it out into there, that would be easier. Like, out into the main, like, playing field, because that way it won't sway. What is it doing? Hold on, what in the world is it doing? Is it gonna stay right there? Yeah, I'm okay with it staying right there. As long as it'll stay right there, I think we can actually grab it. That may be it right there. That looks like it might be it. That is it. We got it. The last figure of the game is officially ours. Nope, not gonna challenge again. Last time we have to actually do this. Now, once we collect this, the Bow Wow figure, you've got a good eye and steady hand. In here, that makes you a champ. And here's the lump of rock to prove it. I think it's called a chamber stone. Yeah, so there's a lot of chamber stones at the very end of the game. Although, you know, in order for you to basically get through the rest of Dampé's hideout, we don't have to do Dampé's hideout anymore because all that's worth it is 300 rupees each. And I'll be honest, I'm not worried about that. No champ plays more than 5 rupees to go in my establishment. So it actually takes it down from 10 rupees to 5 rupees each time you do it. So if you want to go for all the chamber stones, God help you, go for it. But otherwise, I ain't gonna worry about it. And the final figure goes right here in Bow Wow's house. Right here, actually. Does this stand for something that says Bow Wow? Yes, and there we go. That's all the figures. You literally get nothing else for it. It doesn't say anything. So we're gonna end off this with an awesome chicken show. Why? Because the cuckoos are awesome, man. There they go. Heck yeah. We're ending this off with the chicken show. All the chickens. So thank y'all so much for watching. And I will see you on the next LP. Chickens!